Hey, it's me, Yinjin, back, and I actually have a new intro. Hope you like it a lot. It's a really good one.
I'm kind of retarded.
Now, Funky Kong, as we all know, is a really funky monkey. He made his first appearance in Donkey Kong Country and has made multiple appearances, not only in the DK games, but also the Mario games. He made his appearance in Mario Kart, where he was easily one of the best characters in the game, which is kind of fitting, because Funky Kong is the best character in any game. He always should be. Um, Now, Funky Kong has is actually a mechanic, but actually dreams of surfing. We know he's a mechanic because he actually made his own plane out of a barrel and is fully functional. That's the crazy part. It's a fully functional barrel, but we all know that he's a surfer. He's surfing in the air. I don't know. We don't know the true divinity of Funky Kong at this time, which is something that I can't really theorize it right now. If I don't know how powerful is Funky Kong in reality. Now, in Donkey Kong Country 3, I believe, he's seen with Kiddy Kong, and like that means I don't know, he can also be a good father. So lots of people think that Funky Kong is like a stupid or he's like dull, but I think he's actually really smart. To get the Think of this, he has a barrel and an engine and like a few propellers and whatever. He got that to work into a fully functional plane. He's probably one of the greatest like scientists of our time. He's brilliant. He's a brilliant man. And I think it's unappreciative and downright offensive to call Funky Kong dull. That's just a ludicrous thing, in my opinion. And I'm gonna see what my friend thinks of Funky Kong. So, how do you feel about Funky Kong? Is he a funky monkey
Uh,
or
Jeez. Well, Jan, I hate to put this on you, but me and Funky Kong
yeah?
had a divorce a few days ago.
You guys did?
Yeah. Um.
Wow.
I don't really. I,
Like,
I don't really want to get. I can't. I can't.
uh, I, I, uh, I, uh, I guess we're So obviously people really like Funky Kong. They really like him, and I think that all of that is completely deserved because he's just a truly nice person. Um, but now I want to go into the realm of speculation. So we know for one thing that Funky Kong is Diddy Kong's uncle. We know that, but the thing is he even Diddy Kong's uncle? Because he's not Donkey Kong's son. That's a very common misconception. He definitely isn't. Diddy Kong is a Diddy Kong's a chimpanzee, while Donkey Kong is a gorilla. So I don't know how that family tree works. By the way, I don't know how it works. But who Diddy Kong's dad is unknown until now. I think Diddy Kong's dad is Funky Kong. Now, hear me out a bit. Yes, he is really large. But that's just because he had so much cosmic power, he just caused himself to be the strongest chimpanzee known to man. He doesn't have a tail. Well, what I do know, and this is just a theory, Funky Kong is a war hero. Now, you might be thinking, why is that? Well, if he has so he's a mechanic, right? But he only ended up as a mechanic because he had a low score in school, so he was drafted into the army. Now I think that he was taken by Afghanistan. He was drafted into Afghanistan. He was taken by the Afghanistanis, and they cut his tail off. Now this timeline doesn't work, you might say. This isn't in the real world. There was a monkey versus Afghanistani war in the Donkey Kong universe way back. It was really far back where there was an Afghanistani versus guerrilla war, and obviously they won. They just punched him in the face. But Funky Kong is like a war hero. He's a war hero. They cut off his tail when they captured him as a prisoner of war. So that explains the no-tail thing. But why? That's an insane theory. Is it really? Because how is like every single other Kong Funky Kong's uncle? Donkey Kong, I'm pretty sure Chunky Kong, many others are just Diddy Kong's uncle. So why not Funky Kong? How big is this family? How deep does the lore go? So Funky Kong is probably he's either Diddy Kong's dad or he's Kiddy Kong's dad. Now, I think that both are actually plausible. I don't think they're mutually exclusive. That one or the other is true. I think he could be Kiddy Kong's dad because he's hanging out with him for a while, and he secretly had him with a woman he fell in love with in Afghanistan, and he doesn't want anyone to know the alias of his child, so he pretends to just be his uncle. This is all very complicated, and you might deny this. You might be like, Jan, that's a stupid theory. But just think about it, work on it with your brain, and you'll realize all of this is like such complete evidence. I don't know how anyone would be able to deny it after thinking about it for a few days. Hey guy, this is a word from our sponsor. Our sponsor is called FreeCSGoKnives.net. Our sponsor is FreeCSGoKnives.net. Now guys, you might be sitting there with your default knife and be like, man, I wish I could be as good as it's Yinjin, who got knocked out of Silver 2 because their friend hacked. I know what you're thinking, honestly, and it makes sense that you would want to be as good as me, a person who got knocked out of Silver 2 because their friend decided to hack and then they got banned. So, what they don't tell you is that CSGO knives, they actually give you an insane amount of skill. The moment you buy a knife, you'll be able to auto B-hop, you'll be able to B-hop just like it would be second nature to you, and then you can also like hit heads all the time, and you'll be able to basically win any CSGO game, and maybe you can be as good as me, a person who got knocked out of Silver 2 because their friend hacked. Now, this is a very large goal, to be as good as me. But all you have to do is go to www.freecsgoknives.com, type in your first name, your second name, your mother's maiden name, your mother's first name, the name of your favorite pet, your favorite birthday present, your credit score, your address, both of your posting addresses, social security number, your dog's name, and how many knives you want and what kind of knives you want. And you will instantly get tons of knives worth thousands of dollars. It's really stupid just if you weren't to decide to like sell all your knives. Like it would be stupid to not do this. You're literally passing up free money. And only for the price of what? Your mother's maiden name, your social security number, credit card number, I forgot that one. Anyways, go and go to the website now, or I'll do it now. Go to freecsgoknives.com. No, not .com. Don't go to freecsgoknives.com. They're our competitors. Go to freecsgoknives.net and you can buy all of the knives you want just for the price of a little bit of private information. Okay? Do it. Thank you for sponsoring the video. So anyways, this video basically tells us that Funky Kong is the father of Diddy Kong, or Kiddy Kong, definitely the father of Diddy Kong, a war hero, and too strong to be called dumb. I'm sure the next time someone calls Funky Kong dumb, it will be catastrophic. Now you might be thinking, wow, Jan, Funky Kong is really dumb. And I'll be thinking, oh god, he heard that. No!